You're up. You're up. Have fun.
Welcome back adventurers. I figured we would do something a little bit different in this video and do a mini news roundup for Final Fantasy VII. Early this morning we actually got confirmation on how the brand new summon materia will work in the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Square Enix dropped 3 25-second videos for each of the brand new DLC only summons Cactuar, Chocobo Chick and Carbuncle, following the renders they released last Thursday. Now when those renders dropped, I was a little bit taken aback, considering that the Chocobo Chick looks like an abomination, and Carbuncle seems to be part of the Big Forehead Club, and is a dog for some reason. Personally, I think it's a bit of an odd look, considering that most of the past iterations of Carbuncle have been bunny or alien-like in nature, so it was surprising to see this one is more of a Doge type. That aside, thankfully now we actually have confirmation of how these summon abilities work, and it seems you'll be using the materia to call them into battle, where they'll stay at your side for a set period of time. There was speculation that this could be some type of health bar. Actually, from the looks of things here, it looks like it is a set timer. You're essentially calling the summon in as an AI-controlled assist character for that period of time. Some summons like Cactuar will either attack directly. For instance, Chocobo Chick here uses magic spells against this death machine, whereas other summons such as Carbuncle are more of a support class and will cast barriers until that timer runs out. Now from the footage it's super hard to tell what this barrier actually is, but my best bet is that it'll be some kind of physical defense buff, much like a protect spell in other Final Fantasies. And of course, once that timer is run out on the battlefield, the summons will act much like they did in the original Final Fantasy VII, performing a special move on your enemies. Cactuar, as usual, is equipped with its 1,000 Needles attack. The Chocobo Chick will cast some kind of explosion, perhaps fire magic, fire aga, something like that. It's hard to tell from the video, and it seems Carbuncle will fully restore the party's health. So with that in mind, we actually get a better idea of how the summons are going to work in the game. During the assist phase, it looks like Ifrit is going to be a physical attacker, then ending that timer with Hellfire. Chocobo and Moogle will likely be the first summon that you pick up in the game once again, unless of course you pay out for the DLC summons. Their assist phase sees them doing minor physical damage until they call in backup for their final attack, Death Blow. Again, no confirmation whether or not the Fat Chocobo will make a return from the original game, but I'm super hoping that it does. At this point, there's no confirmation of Shiva's assist phase, but she will finish things off with that beautiful diamond dust animation that we've seen in the trailers. Again, we didn't get to look at the assist phase for Leviathan in any of the trailers so far, but we did get to have a look at what I can only assume to be his signature move, Tidal Wave. While I doubt we will see every single summon from the original Final Fantasy VII in the game, it's probably a safe bet that every summon up until Leviathan has also been included, which probably means we'll at least be seeing Ramuh, Titan, and Odin. And considering how cinematic the new summons they've shown off are, I am incredibly excited to see the rest. Now keep in mind that if you want to get your hands on the Final Fantasy VII Remake DLC summons, you will have to make some special purchases. For instance, Chocobo Chick is only obtainable if you pre-order a copy of the game before release. The Cactuar summon materia is only available if you purchase a deluxe edition. This includes the standard deluxe edition or the Soldier First Class edition, as well as digitally. Whereas Carbuncle is actually the hardest to get hold of, and is only available in the Digital Deluxe Edition or the First Class Soldier Edition of the game, which isn't exactly cheap. I have the First Class Edition pre-ordered myself. Not sure how I'm gonna afford it yet, so I guess this is the best time to plug the Patreon. If you'd like to back me on Patreon, you can support me for as little as $1 a month. And yeah, I'll make sure to do an unboxing of the First Class Edition. So link in the description if you want to check out the Patreon. We also got news that the Final Fantasy VII Remake will be over 100 gigabytes in size. Pixelbuster posted an image on Twitter of the back of a Korean display box, which shows that the game will come on 2 discs, with each disc probably containing 50 gigabytes of data. This does hopefully mean that the game is a lot more expansive than Thirst Fort. Alternatively, it could all just be uncompressed video files. Personally, I'm hoping it's because Midgar is secretly a super huge location to explore, and that's why the game's so big, but who knows. So that's all the Final Fantasy VII Remake news I have for you today. If you liked this video, make sure you give it a like. I'd love to know what you think of these shorter, newsy type videos and whether or not I should keep them up. Also, which summon are you most excited about in the game? Remember, over 90% of my viewers still aren't subbed, so if you haven't already hit that sub button, give it a hit and, you know, ring that notification bell so you know when my videos go live in the future. But until next time, adventurers, have a wonderful day.